What is up, everyone? Welcome to a brand new FIFA World Cup Fantasy. My first draft video for Matchday 1. So, this is what the team is looking like right now. Bit of an explanation on terms of how I've selected it. We're going to go with the 4-3-3, but again, I might need your help here because when it comes to international football, I don't really know everything. So I've done a lot of research on the groups that are available, listening to podcasts from Talking Tactics, reading some threads on Fantasy Football Scout, some of the articles over there, which are very useful as well when trying to get in more knowledge about international football. So in goal, we've gone with Diego Costa. Now, he has been probably a really good asset for UCL in terms of UCL fantasy. So he saved a couple penalties. Portugal have a decent set of fixtures. I would say Ghana, Uruguay, and South Korea aren't the worst from a keeping point of view. So I'm hoping that he will actually deliver. Now, what happened to him? I've lost him. Okay, let me go bring him back again. So 5 million, Diego Costa, not too bad. In defense, I'm going with a back four of Joachim Male. This is from Denmark. I would say Denmark are one of the more like dark horses of the tournament. I expect them to do well. Tunisia in the opening round isn't too bad. France, I mean, we've seen Denmark beat France before as well, so I won't be surprised if Denmark can pull something against this game. France aren't currently the strongest at the moment. They've lost a couple of injuries, so we'll need to see how they actually adapt with that. Kante and Pogba are quite two big losses, and then we also don't know what the status of Varane is, how fit he is. That's another thing to kind of consider. And then obviously Australia in the final fixture. So 3 good fixtures. I mean, and he's a very attacking fullback as well. I am actually pretty interested. Let's see. I think Denmark will do well. They would probably qualify from the group is what I'm expecting. The thing with Tunisia is it's going to be a very hard game. Tunisia are like those teams that you don't really want to play against these kind of teams. Like they are like very, I wouldn't even call it anti-football, but like they'll do anything and everything to annoy you. So that's something that's going to be a tough game for Denmark, but I'm back in Denmark in that one. Luke Shaw is up next. Now, I did want one England defender. Obviously, Nations League was pretty bad from England in terms of their performances, but their World Cup qualifiers weren't too bad. Now, we'll have to see whether Southgate can actually turn their form around. The last few games haven't been great. We'll see. But Luke Shaw should be there in their main team. Minutes should be probably good. Trippier is also an option at the same price. The only thing I haven't gone with Trippier is there's still the threat of Kyle Walker. I don't know how fit Kyle Walker is. When will he actually get full fitness? Not really sure. So because of that, I've gone with Luke Shaw, just more safety. We only get like 2 transfers per round. And I'm probably going to wildcard in Matchday 3. So because of that, I don't want to like have a bit of a threat with Trippier. You never know what happens. Maybe Kyle Walker comes back by Matchday 2. I don't really know. But Luke Shaw, a bit more safe. Very attacking. Could also potentially take some set pieces from Trippier if Trippier is playing. So that's a positive as well. Now, Dumfries. Now, this guy, is he fit? Is he not fit? This is something I kind of need to monitor. But a very attacking fullback. Him and the other side, you got Daley Blind. Now, Daley Blind is also, I wouldn't say very attacking, but very involved. I would expect the Blind to be very involved in a lot of what Netherlands do, but Dumfries should be the more attacking fullback. So if he's fit, I'll have to kind of wait and see what Van Gaal actually says about it. But for now, I can afford him. Good, decent opening fixture against Senegal. Not the easiest, but Senegal without Mane, we'll have to see. Not as great compared to without Mane. I mean with Mane. So trust in Netherlands. I think Netherlands should top the group as well. So I'm going with Dumfries over here. Pavard. Now, I just said that France obviously missing players, but still the first fixture against Australia is pretty good. Now, I think Pavard should start. And I mean, if anyone remembers that goal he scored, I think against Argentina in the last World Cup, I mean, if he can get any attacking threat, I'm all for it. So Pavard in there. And then the final defender, I've gone for Bona Sosa. Now, this guy should actually start for Croatia. 3.5 million. I mean, it's a very huge enabler. I don't mind actually. I'll have to see the fixtures and see where he is. But based on that, I might see whether I can start him ahead or not. because you can obviously substitute players off in this game. So that's a very advantage. Like that's a huge advantage. If he gets a clean sheet, maybe gets an attack in return if possible. Then I could potentially keep him in the starting 11, but we'll see. Good enabler for a lot of other things. 3.5 million. Can't ask for anything more. Now, midfield. Now, this is kind of where I'm a bit unsure, and I'll tell you what. I have 0.5 million in the bank right now. The three players I'm kind of confident is one is De Bruyne. Belgium have a really, I would say, a pretty good group, right? Compared to if you look at some of the other groups with some of the bigger teams. Brazil, Argentina have some good groups. England have a very tough group, I would say. Or at least a bit of a challenging group. Belgium actually have a pretty decent group like Canada, Morocco, and Croatia, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. De Bruyne should be pretty involved in set pieces and everything. If Lukaku isn't fit, then De Bruyne should also be on penalties, which is another huge plus. So I'm just all for it. First game against Canada. I mean, we'll see what Canada offer, but I am willing to back Belgium on this case. So De Bruyne, 11 million, pretty good option. Next up, now I've gone for another Danish player, Andreas Skov Olsen. Now it's between him and Christian Eriksen, but Christian Eriksen is slightly a bit more pricey. And Olsen, if I'm not mistaken, has gotten a couple goals in the last few games as well that he's played for Denmark. So for 6 million, I'm not too worried about like getting him in. I think he might get a couple of attacking returns. Just to check what his attacking returns were in the last couple of games. Let me just check it. Because I am aware that because I did some checking on SofaScore to see with regards to Denmark. Here we go. So they played France in the last game. In the UEFA Nations League. Olsen, he played at right wing, scored a goal. Then in the game against Croatia, they played a 3-4-2-1, I would say. So he was in like the cam position. And obviously the game against Austria, again they played like a 3-4-2-1. Olsen in that right cam. He plays right cam, right wing maybe. He got a goal in that as well. So 6 million, I mean, pretty good option. Next is Bergwijn for 7 million. Obviously, again, Senegal, a bit more tough one. But the thing, oh no, why did I remove him again? Okay. The thing with the reason I've gone for Bergwijn is if you look at all the players in World Cup Fantasy, a lot of the really good players you want are in attack. And you can only select 3 attackers, right? And if you're looking at Netherlands play like a 3-5-2 kind of formation, or it's like a 3-4-1-3 kind of formation at times with Cody Gakpo sometimes in that camp, a 1-2 formation. But Bergwijn partners Memphis Depay up front most of the times. So I'm expecting him to get a fair share of goals from Netherlands. They're a pretty good team, I'd say. They should top their group like I mentioned before. And I mean, he's doing well for Netherlands, so I expect him to play 7 million as well. Good price for a player who is out of position. Definitely someone I'd want because I can't get Depay because as you can see, my front 3 is stacked. But before we get into my front 3, let's talk about the other 2 midfielders. Now, Khazri is one of those players that from Tunisia, like I said, again, Tunisia, this could be a very like a tough game. They're a team who will make it tough for you. So you never know. Khazri is one of their main players for Tunisia. Denmark, Australia, first 2 opening fixtures. And if I was to wildcard him Matchday 3, I mean, I couldn't ask for a better 2 opening fixtures. Also 4.5 million, so very budget enabler as well. The other pick I've gone right now is Trossard, but to be honest, I need to check if Trossard's actually going to play. Apart from that, I am not really convinced on that 5th midfield spot. I have 0.5 in the bank, so if you guys have anyone who you can suggest for a total of 6 million, I have seen maybe DePaul as an option for 5.5 million. That's another possibility. But if you have a midfielder for 6 million that I can get, let me know in the comments because I'm kind of like not sure who I really want to go for in that 5th midfield spot. There is something I'm still kind of considering, but we'll have to see. So that's basically my midfield up front, the PSG front 3. I mean, all three of them are on form. This is the first time I think you can see like all of them are on form. Messi, I mean, a lot of people have been speaking about Messi. Is this his tournament to win? We'll have to wait and see. But Argentina are doing well. Messi should be involved in most of it. Set pieces, penalties, probably as well. But free kicks for sure. Neymar is probably the heartbeat of that Brazil team, the same way Messi is for Argentina. I mean, Neymar is on insane form this season, right? Okay, so I expect him to carry that over into Brazil and hopefully get some attacking rates. Now, Brazil do score a lot of goals. If you check their last couple games, it's a very high scoring games. Both Argentina haven't lost a game since 2019, so I expect a lot from Messi. Brazil also haven't lost. I don't think they've lost any game apart. Let me check, because I don't think Brazil also have lost quite a lot. Or lost any, to be honest. Their last loss, God, I don't even know. The last loss comes in 2000 and so last year in May, June, July. In July against Argentina. That's the last time they lost Brazil. Apart from that, they've been winning every single other game and very high scoring games as well. So Neymar, Messi, right in there. Now, the third spot, I've seen a lot of people go for they're playing their 12th man as Mbappe. Me, on the other hand, I've gone Mbappe straight in the team because it's either Mbappe or I guess Kane is the other option. The reason I haven't gone with Kane is because I am unsure what England we're going to get. Southgate isn't very convincing, to be honest. So I'm really unsure because their form from the Nations League wasn't that great. Iran should be I wouldn't say an easy game because Iran are a pretty good team. Don't underestimate Iran. But they should be a team where maybe Kane gets a return or two. The thing is, Mbappe against Australia as well could be a really good fiction. Now, I'm not sure if I want to play my 12th manship in Matchday 1 straight away. That is why I've gone with Mbappe right now instead of Kane and getting Mbappe as my 12th man. But yeah, right now, this is what it's looking like, the front three. Let me know what you guys think about it. And obviously, I forgot to mention about Nick Pope. 4 million goalkeeper. Now, I still expect Pickford to start. So I've just put Nick Pope there just because he's 4 million. If you know any 4 million goalkeepers that I can put who are playing and have a decent set of fixtures, I'm all for it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But yeah, this is basically my team that I'm going to go with. At the moment, I will still probably think of this after I listen to a few more podcasts, read a couple more articles on some other teams. I have to do a bit more analysis on like other groups. I've done from A B, C, and D. I've done the first 4 groups. I need to do a bit more analysis on the remaining 4. Just have a look. Like some teams that I might want would be like Germany. I don't even have anyone from Germany here. I'm like really unsure what I want to get from Germany. Like what to expect. Maybe Musa and I don't want to Jamal. So he could be a standout player, a standout young player this season from the tournament. Pretty good prospect as well. So maybe he could start. Again, we have to see from Germany. I'm not sure what their forward line is going to look like. Midfield is obviously stacked. It's just their forward line that I'm unsure about. And the other thing is, there are so many more forwards that you want in this game, but it's just that we can have only 3 forwards, and these 3 are the ones that I like the most at the moment. So yeah, that's basically my team that I'm going with. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. This is my first draft for FIFA World Cup Fantasy. I will make another video on Saturday, and we'll probably have a live stream on Sunday as well. Just before the deadline as well, or probably before the deadline. We'll have a look, but we'll have a live stream on Sunday. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this World Cup Fantasy. I'm enjoying it in terms of tinkering. I'm looking to have fun as well in this game because it's a very short-term competition. You get to pick players that you don't get to pick in FPL, so really happy about it. If you haven't joined the league, by the way, league code is in the description right there, or even on the screen right here. If you can see at the bottom, it's VSRYXT7M. Make sure to join. We've got quite a few managers in here as well, so looking forward to everyone join it. A lot of managers. This is the league code. I'll put it in the description as well, the link, if you guys want to join. If you want, follow me on Twitter and I'll message it to you as well. So looking to see a lot more managers join the league. We've got quite a bit already in there, but yeah, looking for more people to join. Also, thank you all for watching. I'll have another video coming on Saturday with another probably thinker. I might do another video on Friday tomorrow, but I haven't decided what I really want to do at the moment. If you have any topics you want me to cover, let me know in the comments and I'll cover that as well. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later. Make sure to subscribe if you're new and hit the like button as well. Peace out.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is